everybody, how are you? Welcome to Tuesday night. We'll do a little chalking tonight. If you don't already know me, I'm Wendy. I'm an independent chalkateur designer, and I've got a really fun project for you tonight. So, I am just going to get us up and running here so I can make sure. There we go. I see us. Perfect. I just want to make sure that our new camera system works tonight. So I'm going to watch over here and see what happens. If we see any lagging or any pixelating or pausing, please let me know. If not, give me lots of thumbs ups. All right. Perfect. So, as I promised yesterday, I would show you this project that we completed from yesterday. So we did this pillow cover. We inked it with a couple of different transfers. I did add the pom-poms to it. If you were with us last night, I couldn't find a darning needle anywhere in the darn house. And so I actually had to run out and grab one today. But I did get the pom-poms on. We got it, got a pillow cover in, and we got a cute little porch pillow. So that's done. Hey Jillian, how are you doing? There we go. Hey Shelly, how's everybody tonight? Let me get some comments coming up over here. So we're trying the new program for live streaming tonight. I've changed a couple of settings on it, so hopefully we don't have any problems with it pixelating. If there's any troubles, send me a message and let me know that it's not really working well. So let me show you what we're doing tonight. Get that out of the way. So we're going to use our 18 by 18 Sylvie rechalkable surface. And we're actually using 3 transfers tonight. So we're going to do some layering of transfers. Not layering of paste, layering of transfers. Oh, looks like we're getting a little interrupted there. Let's see how this goes. Okay, let me see if I can change this up here. Oh, come on. Oh, are we back? Good. Let's see if I freeze again. If it continues to be a problem, I will hop off this program and I will just go to plain Facebook. Now, Jillian, do I know many designers in Canada? I do know a few designers in Canada. Do you have any in mind that I may know? I know lots of US designers, but yeah, I still know a few in Canada. All right. So let me get rid of this off our screen so you guys can see what we're doing. So I don't know if you caught it, but we are actually going to do some layering of transfers tonight. So this is going to be something a little bit different. I'm getting one step ahead of me. All this computer stuff really kind of threw me off. Let me set that there. We got to take this design off. There, we'll set this one here. All right, so let's get this design off. We'll take a deep breath. We'll reset here. I think we're caught up now. Let's see if this continues to work with us. So is there a designer that you know, Jillian, that you're wondering if I've met along my way, or? I think so far so good. I changed a few settings, so hopefully it works okay tonight. All right. Get rid of this. How do you find one? Are you looking for someone in particular, or is there something I can help you with, Jillian? Spray this and we'll dry this off. Are you looking for anybody in particular? Just going to get some of the ghosting off. This is just our board eraser, and sometimes you might just have a little bit of a residual design left. I can see it in the light that I'm in, so the board eraser will just lift all that right up. Hope I'm not jiggling you guys too much. All right, now I'm going to be a good girl tonight, and I'm actually going to turn this the right way. I'm notorious for doing my whole pattern and then having the hanger at the wrong end. Well, Jillian, you can actually join with me. People will join into the company. It doesn't have to be somebody in the same city. It does help that you have somebody in Canada, because we're aware of different laws and what have you that are a little bit different than the US. But if you're looking to join, I'd be glad to help you out. You can do that right with me. I would love to have you on my team. Now, I'm not fuzzing this one tonight because this is a well-loved transfer and it still has stick, but it doesn't have a ton of stick to it. So I still want it to stick really well. So sometimes you just have to kind of make that call as you go along. Hey Shannon, how are ya? All right. So we have our first mini buffalo check down, and like I said, we are going to layer transfers tonight, and we're going to use When Life Gives You Lemons, make something sweet. But first we're going to mask out the center of it, so this transfer can be used into the center, and where you see the white here, when laid over top of our mini buffalo check, that pattern's actually going to show through. So that's our next transfer to layer right there. Am I a good girl? Okay, Shelly, you gotta explain that one. Am I a good girl? Yes, I'm a good girl. I'm always a good girl. How's that? Now I'm gonna have to find you guys over here again. Hope everybody comes back and joins me. Hey Shelly, I'm just gonna find you over here. Hey Shannon, you got back here? Good. I turned that other program off, so let me just pull you up over here again. I don't know, that's a trial of that other program. I don't know if it's going to, so far not going to be a winner. Okay, we'll give that a minute to get caught up. Okay, so where did we leave off? I'm starting to make a mess here. really, really sticky new transfer. See if I can find you guys over here now. It takes a minute for this to catch up with us. Let's refresh it. So I am going to fuzz this one. Lots of silk screening in this one. If you ever questioned the silk screening in Chalk Couture, because you don't really see it on the camera, you really see it here. Lots of silk screening there. Okay, let me see if I can find this over here again. It's thinking. All right, so I'm going to give this a little bit of a fuzz. There isn't a lot of adhesive on this one, so I think I'm okay if I don't fuzz it too much. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna layer this one on top of our mini buffalo check, and this is going to mask out the center. Way better, yeah. I'm trying a program called Switcher Studio, and it has lots and lots of really, really good features to it. But I'm just trying to figure out the whole internet wavelength for the live streaming, because I think it uses a little bit more than an average Facebook live streaming. So I've been playing around with that a little bit. I tried to change the picture quality to be a little bit less tonight, so hopefully it wouldn't want to pull too much. And we had the same problems again. Hey Deb, how you doing? Oh, perfect. Perfect. I can also give you the link, Jillian, to my opportunity group. That, if you'll see some of the same videos on the website where you are right now on becoming a designer, what's required to remain a designer in a month or in a quarter and that type of thing. So I do have some of those in an opportunity group, but you can also see those videos there. Okay. I want to make sure this is all laid down nicely, so I don't have any funny rippling. This one's just a little bit trickier because of all the silk screening. Okay. I think that's pretty good. So for this outer section, I think I am going to use, because we're doing lemons, I think I'm going to use Bumblebee, which is a bit darker yellow. Hey, Michaela, you gonna hang out with us tonight too? So I'm just gonna gob quite a bit on here because there's a lot of open space. And again, anything that we don't use, we'll just put back in the jar. And we're pulling out the monster squeegee tonight. Okay. Just gotta figure out which hand I want to use here. So how's everybody today? Day 2 of the work week, eh? These weeks just fly by. I can't get over it. We're already at the May long weekend this weekend. Isn't that amazing? Where has this year gone so far? I need a cleanup helper with all my transfers. Yes, I do. Do I have any volunteers? I really do need a personal assistant. That would be lovely to have somebody to clean my transfers and, you know, do some of the computer work. Do I have any takers? Michaela? Shelley? Anybody? So it only transfers, so where you see the blue here, Jillian, it's not going to come through. All this outer part is all silk screening. So the pattern is only going to come through the silk screen. So this is a new transfer that they've just come out with in this last catalog. We have had one similar to this, but not this big. So this is a new one. You'll see it gives you a really, really neat design. So it will be the buffalo check all around the outside, and then the center will be blank. I'm trying not to get too messy doing all this. And because it has so much silk screening to it, I might have a little bit of a mess. I think I bubbled it a little bit there. We'll see how we do. Probably be easier if I stood up to do this one, but we'll go with it. All right, so we're almost done here. And you'll see when we lift it, we should just have buffalo check around the outside. Just get that edge there. Some of the excess off. We're good over here. We have just a little bit of an edge here to get. And I think we're good. And quite a bit of excess left. Little goes a long way. Okay. Now, I'm going to lift both transfers at the same time. And you should see the effect we get. Oh, it's looking a little, looks like I dried out some of my paste as I went there. That paste was a little dry when I started. Darn. Well, I'm going to go with the weathered look here. I don't mind that actually. I don't mind that at all. I'm actually just going to take a little bit here. I think I got a little bit right there. I'm just going to lift that out. I think my paste was a little bit dry. When it's a little bit drier when you start, it dries a little faster. So you can see a little bit dried in the screening. I might have been able to use a little bit more as well because I was pushing it through 2 silk screening. So, all right. So there we go. We have our first pattern down. Oh, nice transfers falling over there. That's okay. I'll be washing it up. I'll be in the wash tubs after. Yeah, the buffalo check is a checkered pattern. Like, yeah. So we have it in the small, and then we have it probably, I think they're about 1.5 inches square, so a larger buffalo check as well. Now, let's move on to our center part. So when life gives us lemons, let's make something sweet. Maybe I'll dry that up a little bit. I'll use the hair dryer and just speed that along so I don't make a mess of it. It usually dries pretty quick though. About 3 to 5 minutes. We generally have it dry. too bad. Cut our transfer up. So quite a few of our transfers, if you're just joining us, come with a main part, and then you'll see the cut lines on them. You can cut that apart and have some different embellishments. So it's really kind of great to be able to share your different patterns between other transfer designs. So we actually have probably over 300 designs, but when you start interchanging them and sharing them between different transfers, it really turns into pretty much endless designs that you can come up with. Take a word from this one, or a pattern, or pretty much anything. It becomes endless. The cost of what, Jillian? To become a designer? Is that what you're asking? Or the transfers? Oh. Dropping them on the floor here. Alright, so let's get our pattern into the center, and then we can use some of these leaves and lemons and what have you around the outside of it. And this will actually look quite nice. Can you see? You can see part of it. The other lemon one we did a couple of weeks ago back there. So this again is a new transfer, so I am going to fuzz it. Pick up a little bit of lint so it doesn't stick too firmly to my surface. So I'm going to set this up a little bit higher, I think, and put some lemons at the bottom. That looks pretty good. If anybody has any questions or wonders what we're up to, feel free to ask. Let me know where you're watching from. I love knowing that. I don't know if I lost you, Jillian. We still have a lead there, or a feed. So if you're asking for the cost, there might be other people that want to know. So actually, getting one step ahead of me, that's the yellow. I want to do this part in white. The cost to join in Canada, there's a kit for $129 that comes with 5 of these paste jars. It comes with 7 transfers. A couple of them are business type transfers with Chocature logos and that type of thing. You get an apron. You get a Aiden surface, which is one of the high-end surfaces we have. Beautiful magnetic porcelain chalkboard. And you also get the board and base. I can show you these surfaces when I'm done here. You get an apron, you get a business startup guide. What else is in there? You get some thank you cards. Pretty much anything you need to get started on your business. Oh, also chalk chips, which are great for demoing on and so on. And the value in Canada is worth about $370 for $129. But also, that same kit is available if anybody in the US is watching for $99. The exact same kit in the States is $99. There is a second kit in Canada that is $19, and that one doesn't have any pastes or transfers in it. It's basically business supplies, but that's not a bad thing either, because that gives you the opportunity to choose your own transfers and your own paste colors that you want to start out with, and kind of pick and choose what you want to start with, and you can kind of take it up to the same value. as a designer, you do get a 40% discount, but there's a fabulous one-time coupon that is great if you did the $19 kit. That's another 15% off one time, and you have your first 60 days to use that. So that is really super that way, because you get 55% off your first order, and that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter if it doesn't matter. Making up my own words. That's US and Canada to get those deals. So really, really, really great deal. Does that answer your question? Yes, you're in Newfoundland? Yeah. So it's $129 in Canada, or you have the option of the $19 kit, and then you can choose all your own supplies to start with by placing an order. As soon as you join, you will go through the whole process. They'll send you an email. You'll have your designer number, and you'll have access to your back office, and you can place an order right away, like within 5 minutes of joining. So if you get the $19 kit, it's not a problem that you don't, it isn't coming with stuff, because you can order it right away. Yes, that's a great kit, and that's something that our Canadian government required them to offer in Canada. I'm not sure the whole guideline behind that. I guess you need to have options in Canada. You can't just have the one kit, if I understand it correctly. But the other thing with the $19 kit is, if you know anything about direct sales, there's a thing called personal volume, and you need to hit certain quotas in a 3-month period, and the quotas aren't unreasonable in a 3-month period. But the bonus to the $19 kit is when you do place an order for your initial supplies, you get the personal volume credited to you for that. The kit doesn't count towards that, whether it's the $129 or the $19 kit, but the when you order product, it does count towards that. So that's one little bonus of the $19 kit, is you're building your personal volume right off the get-go. I hope that's answering everyone's questions. I kind of got rambling there. If you have any more questions, I'm glad to answer them. I want to make sure this is the right, I wanted another one. I want to make sure this is the right decision for everybody, if anybody is interested in joining. It's got to be a good fit. It does, it does. Dry that up. I think I'm going to put a little lemon down in here. So I want my leaves to be nice and dry to do that, because I don't want to lift my pattern again. Good. And also for, I'm sorry guys, the non-designers watching, I am having a sale on my VIP page on Thursday. It's going to be a Shop My Stock sale, and I gotta fuzz this. And I'll be going through all my transfers. Some of them are retired transfers. And with each purchase, we'll have a balloon pop as well, where you can win an additional product prize. So it'll be nice and fun. That is happening in my VIP page on Thursday at 3 o'clock. So if you're not a member of my VIP page, you might want to join. I'll figure out how I want this here. I do have the link here on this page, or you can just hit VIP in the comments, and I will send you a link to that group as well. It's free to be part of the group. It's just a Facebook group. It's just that it's a private group because I'm not able to offer sales or anything on my public business page. It has to be in a private setting, so that's why. That is the way that is, so. I think I want to put another lemon. Let me put another one down here. I'm going to dry this guy so I can layer on top of it. Yeah, for sure. I'll send you the link to the VIP, Jillian. At the top of my Simply Creative Chalking page, it will say Join Group, and that's the VIP link. Or there's another section that has groups associated with Simply Creative Chalking, and you'll see the VIP page there. It's an orange image, an orange flowery type image there. I think I'm going to lay this one down this way maybe. Do a little bit of layering. Maybe I'll put it that way. I was thinking that I would put it down into the other section, but yeah, it's certainly a lot of fun, and it's a great company to be a part of. I've been with the company for, it's over a year now that the company's been in Canada, and it's still a pretty young company, but they're very active in keeping their designers happy and staying up to date with everything. It's a really, the designers are fabulous too. I love the company. I can't say enough good about it. Love it, love it. I haven't regretted it for a minute. Just gonna dry this up. More noise, sorry. Yeah, the lemons are kind of cute, aren't they? I might throw that little half lemon slice up around the sweet. I'm going to put this little leaf right here, I think. Yes. It is very addictive, isn't it, Shelley? Shelley, I would say, suffers a little bit like I do with a little bit of a chalk addiction. Because it is so much fun, and it's so much fun to have a great result each time. I'm just going to put that little leaf there. When you're layering, you want to fuzz it really well, and you don't want to press too hard because you don't want to lift, like push that sticky backing into your under chalked area. You don't want to lift up what you've already laid down. All right, I think I'm going to leave maybe. I think I'm going to have one more leaf come up the top, but I'm going to lay that on the edge of my lemon, just so I don't chalk my leaf onto my lemon. It's a little trick just to make sure that you don't, you can use tape as well, that works as well. All right. There. Throw that in my water bath. And my little lemon slice, I'm thinking I might just put it right up here beside my sweet. Okay, I'll take a look. If you click the link on my page, it will go through and ask you a couple of questions. Are you a designer? Because designers can't join another designer's VIP page. And where are you from? I think that was my other question there. So, maybe I'll have that. How do I want that to sit? Maybe I'll have it kind of sit leaning up against it a little. I think that will do right there. Overthinking a lemon slice. Alrighty. I feel like I want something down in this area too. What do I want to do? Do you think I need something down in this area? That would be really cool. I have one too, but it's awfully small. You know what, Shelley? I think we could do this. And my little book of transfers, I believe I have my little drink somewhere right here. There it is. I have mixed drinks about feelings. That plays right into it. Good thinking, madame. Good thinking. Let's have some fun, and we'll just keep creating. All right. How do you like that? So, this we'll have a little bit of fun with. I think I do have to fuzz it. I was thinking I've used it enough. I probably didn't, but it's feeling awfully sticky. So this one we're going to have a little fun with, and we're going to do a little ombre with it. So we'll have to keep the lemon theme, I think, because it's all about lemons. Isn't that cute? That's another one of our, that's an older transfer. I don't think this one's available anymore. I have mixed drinks about feelings. And it comes with a little cherry, a little slice, it could be a lemon or a lime, and then a little pick that you could put them on. All right, so if we put a little bit of white down here, and we're going to leave a little bit of a layer here. Ooh, got another idea too. I think we're going to do a little bit of fun here. We'll give it this nice yellow top to it. Maybe, what are these, like a sunrise when you get a little bit of the pink in the center. And this is a little thick. A little bit of water. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of blending. I'm going to put a little bit of water on my finger, just to give it a little movement to it. I don't want too much though. I think I got a little much there. Bring some down, pull some up, bit of a swirl. Okay, let's get some of our excess off. Oh, I like it. Good thinking, Shelley. Way to go, girl. I like that. Oh, I'm sticking everything together over here, including my fingers. I like it. What do you guys think? Can you see it from that angle? I'll just hold it up this way. Got a little drink going on there. Now maybe we'll throw that little lemon sprig down at the bottom. God, I'm a mess. Such a mess. So let's dry this up. We'll lay a little lemon slice along the bottom of it. Thank you. All right. So, we're going to do something here. I need my assistant to do all my transfers after. Give this a little fuzz. You can actually fuzz on yourself, and you don't just have to use a fuzzing cloth. We'll lay our little pick down. I'll do my pick in this red. I'm going to cheat and just use my stir stick. Don't do as I do, do as I say. Don't use your stir stick. I'm cheating though. It's going to give me a bit of a hassle, isn't it? Okay. We got that. Dry that up. We'll add a little slice to it and a little cherry, I think. The creative juices are flowing now, man. If you wanted to put your slice of that in your drink, it'd be something you would put down first and then put your drink on top. So then you don't, it's easier to hide it kind of in behind as if it's sitting in the drink. So if you're ever doing anything like that, just keep that in mind. I think I'm just going to put that. I'm going to put it down here. cherry will go over top of both of these. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna have to pull out some red for my cherry, won't I? Cherry. Actually, I have this deeper red that I keep, that we had mixed up a while ago, so that actually would be a nice cherry red, so I think I might use that. I think the stem's going red too. Cherry stems are kind of red. And layer this a little. And if you want a little smaller one, well, I have my multi-tool, but quite often I'll just cut a squeegee in half and use that. Wow, I got a lot. This color I mixed has actually gone a long way. Okay, and lift this one. There we go. That's not too bad. I'll dry up that cherry and then I'll hold it up and show you. That's a fun little one. Still kind of want to put a lemon on the edge of the drink though. I wonder if I can use that again. Let's see if I can pull this one off. Just pulling my little lemon out of my water here. See if I can dry it up to use it. That's pretty good, it's already sticky. So maybe we can put a lime on the edge of the drink just to give it a bit of color here. And to do that, I'm going to put my paper down and then I'm going to put it back a little bit. And put that on the edge of the drink. And I'm just going to pull my paper back so it just kind of mimics the edge of the glass. So it looks like it's sitting on the glass. Well, we'll see how it turns out. We're winging it now. That's when you have the most fun, when you start winging it. All right. Oh, grab the edge of my paper there. Oh, that's not too bad. paper here I'll just pull off. There we go. And I think we'll leave it at that. I have a little bit of my cherry kind of leaked here. So once the paste dries, it's hard. So if you kind of find that you have a little area that maybe got away from you, I just kind of push it back. You can kind of just use a sharp edge. There. And there we have it. That's kind of fun. Do I have the sunlight in it? That's kind of fun. I like the glass, Shelley. Great idea. A little bit of teamwork there. Team collaboration. And I kind of like the weathered look of the outside. So, that's another project done. So, a little bit of homework. If you are interested in our VIP sale, that's Thursday at 3 o'clock in the VIP group. I will have all my transfers up for sale. Again, there's some retired ones in there. I've got quite a few. Surfaces and that, I don't think I'm going to do those at this point, just because the shipping is a lot harder when it's a bigger piece, especially right now during COVID. Things are taking so long to get there, so something that's in an envelope that I can ship off is a lot easier. So we're going to do transfers on this one, but again, with a purchase, we're going to do a balloon pump, which will win you an additional prize, which will be product related. We have Club Couture. If you join the club, you not only get great flat rate shipping at $9.95, but we also have all our last chance transfers that are just about to retire. They're only going to be available until they're sold out, and then they'll be gone. Those are all 50% off to Club Couture members. So if you're interested in joining the club, you can just comment club, and I'll direct you on how to do that. And again, if you want to become a designer, I'm happy to help you out with that. I have an opportunity page with lots of great information there, and I'm always willing to answer all your questions. So feel free to, oh, thank you, Jillian. Thank you, Shelley. It will be a good birthday tomorrow, and I'll drop back in the afternoon and we'll do a project tomorrow together. So we'll have some fun. Still got to work during the day. Yeah. It's not too bad. It's fun work, so that's good. So you're interested in club too? Okay, I will direct you to that as soon as I hop off here, Jillian. I'll send you a message and direct you how to look into the club. Okay? Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me.